Hello everyone, this is Fawad. Welcome to Future on Cloud. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can install Ubuntu on your Windows operating system. It can be Windows 10 or Windows 11. And on top of it, we will install Ansible for bulk deployment in VMware environment. So there are some prerequisites which we follow. In order to install Ubuntu on Windows, we have to install Windows subsystem for Linux, which is known as WSL. Then we will install Ansible and Python. Actually, Python will be installed with Ansible, but there are some upgrades which we need to install. And after that, we will install some plugins, PYVMomi and PYVim. And at the end, we will update our host file, which will be located in this location. We will add our center IP address and this file using Vim text editor. And once it is updated, we will execute our YAML file. So without wasting time, let's jump into our environment. Let me minimize it. So first of all, you need to open PowerShell with admin rights. So here is my PowerShell. Let me expand it. First of all, we have to verify which Ubuntu version we are using if there is running any version. So for that, what you need to do is you need to type WSL list verbose. So as of now, I am running two versions. So let me remove this version first, then we will move forward for the installation. So I have a complete documentation for your reference. So I will upload it in my GitHub repository, which you can which you can follow for your reference as well. So in order to remove it, we have to execute WSL and register Ubuntu. So once it is moved, then we have to remove the second one as well, 24.04. Okay, so both are removed. So let's verify it again. So as of now, we are not having any version of Ubuntu. So let's check what are available for the installation. WSL list online. Should show. Anyway, don't know why it was not showing. Oh, there was a spell mistake online. Okay. So now we need to install WSL install minus B is a distribution switch PU and TU. So we have tested with a base version Ubuntu and another version 24.0.4, but but I'm going to test now. It is not compatible with 2404, so we will go with the base one on the Ubuntu. It will take a couple of minutes. Let's wait for it. Here you have to type the name. Let's say I'm typing in future on cloud FOC and my credentials. Retype your credentials. All right, so it is installed now. So let's verify the version. So distribution ID is Ubuntu and the release is 22.04, but it is not working with 24.04. Just keep in mind. So now we have to type sudo minus su just to increase the privileges because we have to install apt updates. Otherwise, it will keep asking you for the password if you did not run sudo su command. All right, so it is completed now. So next one, what we have to install is apt install software properties common. Okay, so once it is done, we have to prepare a repository. So once it is completed, then we will move forward for the installation of Ansible. These are some prerequisites. Okay, so far no error observed. So let's move forward for the installation of Ansible. Just keep in mind with the installation of Ansible, you can see here some Python packages are also installing, but later on we have to update these Python packages as well with the latest release. My previous video, I have performed the same steps, but on that time I was working on Ubuntu virtual machine itself. As there is a limitation if you are using Windows environment and you wanted to perform this kind of bulk deployment on VMware environment. So sometimes it's really difficult to run another virtual machine on your laptop and configure all that stuff. So this is um, the way forward by using PowerShell. You can install these plugins of Ubuntu on your Windows network and you can perform the same task. Will take a couple of minutes. So just to short the video, I'm just going to pause it now. So once it is completed, I'll resume it back. All right, so the installation has been completed. So let's install our Python. Okay, so once Python is installed, then we have to install pip apt install pip. All right, so it is completed now. So let's install. All right, so now our last package is pyvim. So so far we have completed our basic plugins. So now we have to edit our Ansible file, code file. We will use Vim editor. This is quite new file. Just press I to edit the file. And I'm just going to mention the IP address of my vCenter server. So once you add the IP address, just press escape, shift colon WQ to exit from the file. You wanted to see what are the changes you have made, so you can execute that file just to view the changes. So as you can see here, the IP address which is showing here. So this is the IP address which we have added here. Right. So now we are ready to start our deployment. So I have prepared some files which I kept on my C drive. Let me show you these files. So let's go to my C drive. So here are some files which I have already prepared. So I'm going to use the custom VM tested one .yaml file for the deployment. So this is my training environment where I'm going to install one virtual machine with the help of this Ansible file. As you can see here, only two virtual machines are uh, showing here under training resource group. So let me run command from. So right now I'm just only configuring one virtual machine just for testing purpose. So if you want, you can replicate the changes in YAML file for the bulk deployment. The only purpose of this video is to show you how you can install Ubuntu on your virtual machine, on your desktop machine, or on your laptop on Windows environment to perform the similar tasks which we had performed earlier when we were using our Ubuntu virtual machine. It will take a couple of minutes, so let me go ahead and refresh. So here you can see FOC VM. The new VM is in, in the deployment phase. So let it complete. All right, so installation has been completed. As you can see, status is okay. And one, the VM which we have deployed, if you have 900 VMs in your template, so if all are fine, then you will see 100 here. So I just configure one virtual machine. Let me show you the Ansible file as well. This is the custom VM which I have deployed just now. So here you can see I create one virtual machine and the IP address of my vCenter and my template which I have used for the deployment, and this is the virtual machine name. Let me keep it side by side the VM so you can hear it. So FOC VM01, FOC VM01 is the name of the machine. So let me open it. So here you can see and the 4 CPU, 8 GB memory, and network name is TSS. The IP address, once you logged in, you will see the IP address assigned to this virtual machine. So this is how you can deploy the virtual machine using Ansible. If you wanted to replicate the same task, you just need to copy this and paste it here. Set the indentation. From here, you just need to change the IP address, change the name of your virtual machine and the IP address and the specification if you want, and execute the same command again. So it will install another virtual machine. Wanted to see, let me change it to 172. VM will be fine. Drive will be 100 GB. And if you wanted to change the data store, you can specify here as well. Save it. Um, Let me power off this VM. Delete from the disk. So right now it is not available here. So let me execute the same command again. Will take a couple of minutes. So Able to log it on vCenter server. Okay, so I just changed the password. Let me read the password first because I was presenting the code and I don't want to show the password. There is another way where you can call the password file, but so far I did not configure that. Let me change the password and redefine it. Okay, I just changed the password in Ansible file. So let me execute it again. Let's refresh. Nothing so far. So here you can see VM01 is in deployment phase. Let's give it some time. So VM01 is deployed. It has the same CPU and memory which we have defined in our Excel file, sorry, in our YAML file. Uh, First one is completed. Second one is going on. For the second one, we have specified hard disk is 100 GB. So here you can see VM02 is also in deployment. So it will take some time. So hence it is proof that we can install multiple virtual machines using the Ansible file, and we are using Linux environment in our Windows platform. So here you can see for VM2 we have specified 100 GB and it is showing here, and for VM01 we have specified 200 GB hard drive. So here you can see the status is okay and number are 2 because 2 VMs we have created. Similarly, you can replicate as much as you want. All right, so this is what we have performed so far in our lab. So we have installed Windows subsystem for Linux, for Ansible, Python, and some plugins. And we have defined the IP address of our vCenter server in the host file. And then we executed YAML file for the bulk deployment. So for the YAML file, I will create a link in the video description, which you can download, and also the command which I have executed for the installation of Ubuntu, Ansible, Python, and all that stuff. I will also paste it in the video description. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. See you in upcoming videos.